Welcome to SITREP 15. We have plenty of treats coming up in the special Christmas edition, including a closer look at the new and very unique PvP Fortress mode. We'll be answering some of your questions and talking to the producer about future game updates. We'll be also revealing our contributor of the month, but first up, let's join our audio director in his secret sound room and find out how the music for EndWar Online is created. Enjoy the show!
It's been 100 years since the First World War, and that got us thinking. When we work on music of EndWar Online, we want players to feel like they are actually in a world that is tormented by never-ending war. There are many things to make EndWar Online soundtrack unique, but I think most important is the ambition of the team. From beginning, the team want to deliver next-gen quality browser game. That asks the soundtrack need to be something very special. There are many different factions and organizations fighting against each other in the game, and each has to have their own identity. That's why we are currently cooperating with 4 composers. Jeff, composer from America. Jonathan, composer from New Zealand. Jun and Yanjun, they are based in Shanghai, each with their own unique style. I believe this really helps improve player immersion and contributes to the story of EndWar Online. We work very closely with our composers. Each person brought their own perspective. For example, Jeff is the composer of our main theme. We work very closely and we discussed a lot to define the structure of the track. It's Jeff's idea to organize the track by 9 different parts. That's why the theme can sometimes be dark and sorrowful, yet others can be uplifting and energetic. It's hard to say which track is my favorite, because they are all very special. However, I'm very proud of having the chance to work with 4 internationally renowned composers. Something that makes the music really special is that we recorded with an orchestra in Budapest. That makes the quality of our soundtrack truly worthy of a next-gen browser game.
Now, I'm here with Jing, who will give us a sneak peek of Fortress mode. So, tell us, what is it about?
Well, Fortress mode is a new feature which is unique in the sense that although you challenge other players and fight against their units, you're actually doing battle against an AI.
That might seem a little bit confusing, so why don't we see it in action?
Sure thing.
Let's go.
So, the basic goal of Fortress mode is to climb up the leaderboard by challenging others and stealing their ranking, but you can also be challenged and lose your own spot. That's why first off, I need to set up my defenses. This screen shows the units that the AI will use against challengers, and even though it may be intuitive to simply pick the strongest ones, unit variety is equally important. After that, it's time to battle. As you can see, an opponent has already been selected for me, which is based on my current Fortress mode rank. The battle briefing screen also displays what units the opponent is using and his overall strength. If I wanted to, I could find an easier target, but I'm pretty confident against this guy, so here I go. And that is Fortress mode.
That's very cool. Thank you very much. And now it's time for You Ask, We Answer. Please welcome David, our lead game designer.
Hello, Anna.
Hello. So we received some great questions from our forum user Commander Luna. Let me read the first one to you. Will the game let us play battles around the world, like a map in Africa, China, India, or even the Arctic?
Actually, the very first version of the theater of war that we tested with player was allowing them to play the Arctic conflict zone. The plan is to have many other conflict areas all over the world open for battle. The theater of war is one of the most anticipated PvP feature, and we're really impatient to give it to players.
It's very good to hear. So let's move to the second question, which is, will we be able to connect and develop our base next to other generals within our own faction in the same server?
That's a very interesting idea, but our main focus to make players interact with each other is on the guild system. So inside the same faction, player can form smaller groups and accomplish goals together.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Anna.
And now I'm here with Joe Huibo, the producer of EndWar Online. Welcome.
Hi, I'm back.
It's good to have you here. So, the most popular question on our forums is, what's the current status of the EndWar Online Alpha? Can you give us some insights?
Oh, of course. Actually, we are preparing next version. As we confirmed that in next version, new commanders, new game modes, new equipment will be there. And also another very important change we are making, which is based on our fans' recommendations. Right now, I cannot really tell you when the next version will come.
Yeah.
But as soon as I know that, you will be the first one to know. Our fans will be the first one to know that.
We promise. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
It's high time to reveal our contributor of the month.
All right. Since it's Christmas, we wanted to be extra generous, and that's why we're giving it to 4 people this time. And these players have all contributed much to the alpha, which in turn has helped us greatly improve the game. So first up, it is Third Hickey, who has completed the most PvE maps. In total, he's accumulated over 333,000 experience, which is quite a lot. Up next, we have Dots, who proudly sits on top of the PvP rankings, and he's not even max level yet, so nice. Then we have Jack Thrawn, who has spent the most time in-game. We're not going to reveal how much, but thanks for being there, Jack. And the last one, I'll leave it to you.
And that's an old face. So the last one is Mars Flyboy, who has obtained the most fame in the game, and nice commanders go with that. Congratulations, guys.
Congrats.
And now, as a little Christmas gift to ourselves, we thought it would be fun to take a quick look back over the past year of EndWar Online. It's been an amazing year, and I'd like to thank all of you for joining us in our journey. Please keep giving us your feedback and support as we promise even cooler things in 2015. And for now, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!
Hey EndWar fans, Mars Flyboy here, just wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. What I want Santa to bring me, 2v2 versus mode, JSF and Chinese factions, and EndWar Online for a mobile app.